Hey everyone, this is Sam from Blame It On Leo, and in this video we're going to be breaking down the making of The Stranger. So the original idea for The Stranger actually came from playing Hold It Together in reverse. I was just scrubbing backwards through the song, and I sort of heard like this weird 80s sci-fi sort of melody from the synth notes in Hold It Together. And I remember showing my friend, and he said, there's no way you can do anything with that. So I took that as a little bit of a challenge and basically came up with the music for The Stranger, at least up until the chorus, in probably around 20 minutes. And then sent that back to him, and he was kind of impressed with it. So I kept working on it, and the music for it actually reminded me of Stranger Things. So I just started singing about a stranger, and then the idea came to me about singing about someone that you thought you knew, and it turns out they're a stranger.
You were a stranger, then I left with a stranger. Who knows how this will end?
And the whole song I think was probably written in around 2 or 3 hours. Took a little bit longer for the finishing touches and things like that, but the bulk of the song was all written in a couple of hours that day, which this song was not meant to be on the Stranger EP at all. It was going to be a 5-track EP, and then this was the last song that we wrote, and we loved it, so we named the EP The Stranger EP, which really fit in, I think, with the cover art we had, which was actually a picture that Colin took of this abandoned warehouse, which is pretty close to my house, that we were walking to pretty regularly when we were sort of talking about the music and trying to figure out things that we were going to be doing with the EP. I remember when I first showed Colin the idea that I had for The Stranger so far, he's mentioned that the chorus sounded like it should be trumpets playing that main melody. So the second and third choruses actually have additional trumpets. I love that.
Now I live with a stranger. Who knows how this will end?
And at the time I was obsessed with MGMT's Oracular Spectacular album, which I'm still obsessed with MGMT, but that's moved on to the Little Dark Age album now. So we had this synth that we had been using throughout the entirety of the Stranger EP. I think the only songs that didn't have it were Younger and Lonely Day, because they were written before I came up with the synth patch. So that is basically the story of how we made The Stranger from the Stranger EP. I hope there were some interesting things in there that you guys enjoyed, and I'd like to do this for all of the songs from the Stranger EP, and then if people are interested, we'll keep doing them for all the future songs that we make as well, and hopefully we'll have some other content coming for you guys as well. Maybe some acoustic versions of our songs and some covers. And if you haven't listened to it yet, the full version of this song as well as the rest of the Stranger EP is on all streaming platforms, including Spotify and Apple Music, and I'll leave the links in the description. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.